Every morning we make small choices: a sip of tea, a piece of toast, a short walk. But some choices carry far more power than we imagine. And one of those, especially for seniors, might be this: 1 cup of beet juice. It sounds harmless, even healthy. But for seniors over 60, that one small cup can quietly trigger profound and sometimes irreversible changes in the body. Not all of them good. In this video, we'll explore what beet juice really does inside the aging body, who it benefits and who it might quietly harm, and how to use it wisely, not blindly. Because it's not about fear, it's about clarity. Let's begin. Part 1. It drops your blood pressure, sometimes too low. Beet juice is often praised as a miracle drink, especially for heart health and circulation. And for good reason. Just 1 cup contains natural dietary nitrates that converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens your blood vessels. This process is called vasodilation, and it results in lower blood pressure. For many people, that's a good thing. High blood pressure, hypertension, is one of the most common and dangerous conditions among older adults, leading to strokes, heart attacks, and kidney failure. But here's the part most people don't talk about. For seniors who are already on blood pressure medication, or those who naturally have low blood pressure, even 1 cup of beet juice in the morning can push your blood pressure too low. And that shift can happen quickly and quietly. As we age, the body's ability to regulate blood pressure naturally declines. Your arteries become stiffer. Your baroreceptors, the sensors that help balance blood pressure, become less responsive. You may also be on medications that already reduce your pressure, like ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, calcium channel blockers, diuretics, nitrates, or blood thinners. Now add beet juice, a natural vasodilator, into the mix. What happens? Your blood vessels open, your pressure drops even more. You might not feel it right away until you stand up and suddenly feel dizzy, lightheaded, or faint. This condition is called orthostatic hypotension, and in older adults, it's a major cause of morning falls, blackouts, ER visits, medication mismanagement. Even if you've been drinking beet juice for a while, these signs may indicate your body is being pushed too far. Feeling weak or lightheaded after standing up. Blurry vision, especially in the morning. Cold hands and feet, a slow or irregular heartbeat, unexplained fatigue, difficulty focusing or brain fog, a feeling of floating or detachment after drinking juice on an empty stomach. If you experience these symptoms shortly after consuming beet juice, particularly within 1 to 2 hours, it's time to pause and reassess. Beet juice doesn't need to be avoided entirely, but it must be used with caution if you are over 65, taking any form of blood pressure medication, prone to dizziness, falls, or dehydration, diagnosed with hypotension, low blood pressure. Here's how to drink beet juice more safely. 1. Never drink it on an empty stomach. Pair it with a light breakfast like oatmeal, boiled egg, or whole grain toast. 2. Start small. Half a cup. Test your body's reaction over a few days. Monitor how you feel 30 to 60 minutes after drinking. 3. Check your blood pressure before and after. Use a home BP monitor to track any sudden changes. 4. Avoid combining it with BP lowering supplements such as garlic, CoQ10, turmeric, hibiscus tea, or magnesium unless advised by a doctor. 5. Speak with your doctor, especially if you're already on medications for hypertension, arrhythmia, or heart failure. Your dosage may need to be adjusted, or beet juice may not be safe at all in your case. Your heart needs love, but love isn't always about more. It's about knowing what works for you. Beet juice may help some, but harm others, especially when the body is already delicate and the line between healthy and too much is thinner than ever. So sip wisely, not with fear, but with respect for your age, your medication, and your body's beautiful balance. Part 2. It improves circulation and may help leg strength. For many seniors, the first thing to fade isn't memory. It's not even eyesight. It's strength, especially in the legs. The quiet struggle to walk longer distances, to climb stairs, to rise from a chair without help. And often the root of this isn't just weak muscles, it's poor circulation. The blood simply isn't reaching your legs as fully or efficiently as it once did. That's where beet juice steps in. And this time, it's not a warning, it's a potential blessing if used wisely. Beet juice is rich in natural nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and expands blood vessels. This expansion allows more blood and oxygen to reach your muscles, especially in the lower body. For aging legs, this means better endurance, less fatigue while walking, reduced cramping or pain from poor circulation, improved balance and steadiness. In fact, some studies show that drinking beet juice before walking can improve walking distance and time in seniors with leg weakness or peripheral artery disease, PAD. That's not magic. That's your body responding to better flow. A 2017 study published in Circulation Research found that beetroot juice improved muscle power in older adults, particularly in fast twitch muscle fibers, which are essential for movement and balance. Another study from Wake Forest University showed that seniors who drank beet juice before walking increased blood flow to the brain and muscles and reported less fatigue after activity. These findings are especially powerful for seniors with reduced leg strength, those at risk of falls, people with circulation problems, or mild PAD-D. Anyone who feels like walking is becoming harder each week. Even with these benefits, beet juice isn't a cure-all, and it's not right for everyone. Here's where caution still applies. If you already have strong circulation, too much beet juice may overdilate blood vessels and cause lightheadedness. If you have kidney issues, excess nitrates may stress renal function. If you have low blood pressure, better circulation could cause it to drop too far. The goal is not to overwhelm the system, it's to support it gently. How to use beet juice for better circulation safely. Here are simple guidelines for seniors who want to try beet juice to help with leg strength. 1. Start with half cup diluted. Mix it with water or carrot juice. Drink it 1 to 2 hours before activity. 2. Try it before walks or light exercise. Use it as a natural pre-workout to support movement. 3. Combine with gentle leg strengthening, chair squats, marching in place, seated leg extensions, walking with support. 4. Pay attention to your body's response. If you feel energized, more stable, great. If you feel dizzy or flushed, scale back. 5. Stay hydrated. Beet juice works best when your body has enough fluid to carry oxygen and nutrients. Your legs are not weak because you're old. They may simply be underfed with the oxygen nutrients they still need. 1 small cup of beet juice, used with care, can remind your legs how to feel alive again, not for running marathons, but for standing steady, for walking through the garden, for staying independent, just 1 strong step at a time. Part 3. It may overload kidneys if you're at risk. Beet juice is often seen as a powerful natural remedy, and in many ways it is. But like all powerful things, it comes with a quiet side many don't talk about, especially for seniors with aging kidneys. Because while beet juice can support the heart and blood flow, it can also stress your kidneys, particularly if they're already struggling. Beet juice is rich in a substance called oxalates, natural compounds found in certain vegetables. In small amounts, oxalates are harmless, but when they build up, they can cause problems like kidney stones, calcium imbalance, increased strain on the kidneys to filter waste properly. This is especially concerning for seniors with chronic kidney disease, CKD, a history of kidney stones, gout or high uric acid, those with reduced fluid intake or dehydration. And here's the tricky part. Your kidneys may be weakening silently, long before symptoms appear. If beet juice or other high oxalate foods are straining your kidneys, you may notice lower back pain or a dull ache below the ribs, darker or foamy urine, swelling in the ankles or hands, unexplained fatigue, decreased urine output, nausea or metallic taste in the mouth. If you've had kidney stones in the past, be especially cautious. Beet juice can make them return more quickly than expected. As we age, our kidneys naturally lose filtering power. They become less efficient at removing waste, especially excess minerals like oxalates or uric acid. When we add a concentrated source like beet juice without proper hydration or medical supervision, we may unintentionally overwhelm the system. And because many seniors take medications for blood pressure, heart disease, or diabetes, which are processed through the kidneys, the load becomes even heavier. If you still want to enjoy beet juice for its other benefits, here are gentle guidelines to protect your kidneys. 1. Limit to half cup, 2-3 times a week. Don't drink it daily if you have kidney risks. Avoid concentrated beet shots or powders unless supervised. 2. Always dilute with water or low oxalate juice. Mix with carrot, cucumber, or celery juice to reduce oxalate load. 3. Hydrate throughout the day. Drink plenty of water before and after to help kidneys flush oxalates. 4. Balance your diet with low oxalate foods. Choose calcium-rich vegetables, lemon water, or herbs like parsley. 5. Talk to your doctor or a kidney specialist. Especially if you've ever had kidney stones or your lab results have shown low kidney function, your kidneys are quiet workers. They don't complain until they're overwhelmed, and by then it's often too late. So don't fear beet juice, but don't ignore your body's limits either. Let your nutrition support your strength, not strain it. Drink with wisdom, sip with care, and give your kidneys the respect they've earned over a lifetime of service. Part 4, it can affect blood sugar, even if natural. Many people assume that because beet juice is natural, it must be safe, even for seniors with diabetes or blood sugar concerns. But here's the surprising truth. Even natural sugar, when concentrated into juice, can spike blood glucose faster than you might expect, especially for seniors whose insulin sensitivity declines with age and who may already be managing prediabetes, diabetes, or metabolic syndrome. Beet juice should be approached not with fear, but with care. Beets are a root vegetable high in natural sugars, mostly sucrose. When eaten whole, their fiber slows the release of sugar into the bloodstream. But when you juice them, you remove the fiber, you concentrate the sugar, you absorb the glucose more quickly, and your blood sugar may rise rapidly. 1 cup of beet juice contains 9 to 13 grams of sugar, depending on preparation. That may not seem much, but for someone with insulin resistance, it's enough to spike glucose within 30 minutes, cause energy crashes or fatigue, trigger cravings, and over time, worsen blood sugar control. Signs beet juice may be affecting your blood sugar. Be mindful if you notice feeling jittery or anxious shortly after drinking it, fatigue, yawning, or brain fog 1 to 2 hours later, increased thirst, slight nausea or dizziness on an empty stomach, higher readings on your glucometer after breakfast. These are signs your body is working harder to process that healthy sugar. And if you already have type 2 diabetes or are borderline, these effects can compound over time. With age, your pancreas produces less insulin, and your cells don't respond as effectively to it. Add in common factors like reduced muscle mass, slower digestion, less physical activity, medications that affect glucose metabolism, and even small sugar loads like a cup of beet juice can lead to glycemic stress. It may not feel dramatic in the moment, but repeated spikes and crashes quietly wear down your body's ability to regulate itself. You don't have to give it up completely. You just have to be smart about when and how you drink it. 1. Never drink it on an empty stomach. Always pair with protein, healthy fats, or fiber. Examples: an egg, chia pudding, a small handful of nuts, or oatmeal. 2. Dilute it with water or low sugar juice. Mix half beet juice with cucumber, lemon, or celery juice, or simply cut it with cold water and drink slowly. 3. Limit serving size to half cup, especially if drinking in the morning. Check your blood sugar before and 1 hour after to observe the effect. 4. Avoid pairing with other sugary foods. No toast with jam, bananas, or sweet coffee in the same meal. Let the beet juice be the only sugar load if consumed. 5. Talk to your doctor if you're on insulin or diabetes meds. Beet juice may require adjustments in timing or dosage. Some seniors benefit more from whole beets than juice. Beet juice has the power to energize, but also the power to overwhelm, especially for a body that's already working hard to keep balance. Just because it's natural doesn't mean it's neutral, and just because it's sweet doesn't mean it's harmless. So sip with wisdom, support your body with intention, and let beet juice be a friend, not a surprise. Part 5, it can interact with certain medications. Beet juice may seem simple, just a colorful, earthy drink from a humble root. But inside that rich red color lies a complex cocktail of bioactive compounds, including natural nitrates, potassium oxalates, antioxidants, polyphenols. And while those can be healing for some, they can also interfere with certain medications, especially for older adults already managing chronic conditions. When you take daily medications, even one natural change, like adding beet juice, can have a ripple effect across your entire system. That's why understanding these interactions isn't about fear. It's about staying informed and protected. 5 common medication classes that may interact with beet juice. 1. Blood pressure medications. Beet juice is a natural vasodilator. It relaxes blood vessels and lowers blood pressure. If you already take ACE inhibitors, beta blockers, calcium channel blockers, diuretics, drinking beet juice may intensify the effect, potentially leading to lightheadedness, dizziness, fainting, orthostatic hypotension, dangerously low blood pressure levels. What to do? If you're on any of these meds, monitor your BP before and after drinking beet juice. Talk to your doctor about adjusting your dosage if needed. 2 blood thinners, anticoagulants. While beets themselves aren't high in vitamin K, beet juice may increase nitric oxide, which alters platelet activity and vessel dilation. If you're on warfarin, Coumadin, clopidogrel, Plavix, aspirin regimens, Xarelto, Eliquis, or similar drugs, adding beet juice could enhance bleeding risk. What to do: avoid large amounts and never combine beet juice with turmeric or ginger supplements, which also thin the blood, without clearance from your doctor. 3. Diuretics, water pills. Beet juice is high in potassium, which can affect heart rhythm and fluid balance. If you're on diuretics like furosemide, Lasix, hydrochlorothiazide, HCTZ, spironolactone, your electrolyte balance may shift unpredictably, especially if your kidney function is already declining. What to do: get your potassium levels checked regularly if you drink beet juice often. 4. Diabetes medications or insulin. As discussed earlier, beet juice contains natural sugars. If you're on metformin, sulfonylureas, insulin SGLT2 inhibitors, the sugar in beet juice can cause unpredictable spikes or drops, especially if taken on an empty stomach or combined with other carbs. What to do: monitor your blood glucose closely when testing beet juice in your routine. 5. Kidney or gout medications. Beet juice is high in oxalates, which may increase uric acid and kidney stone risk. If you're on allopurinol for gout, kidney protective medications like ACE inhibitors, drugs requiring stable hydration and electrolyte balance, you need to be cautious. What to do: drink plenty of water, limit beet juice to small, infrequent servings, and always consult your nephrologist or primary care doctor. You've worked hard to manage your health, taking your pills each morning, following the schedule, being responsible. Don't let one new healthy habit, like beet juice, undo that delicate balance. Be curious, be cautious, and always remember, natural doesn't mean harmless, especially when paired with prescription medications. Your body has earned the right to be respected, and so have the medications keeping it stable. So if you love beet juice, make it part of your life with guidance, not guesswork. 1 small cup. That's all it takes to help or to harm, to gently support your circulation or quietly overwhelm your kidneys, to boost your energy or push your blood pressure too low. Beet juice is powerful, not because it's trendy, because it directly influences the systems that matter most as we age. And at this stage in life, your body deserves to be heard, not forced. The key isn't to fear this vibrant red drink. The key is to listen to your body, to your medications, to your personal history, and to make each sip an act of intention, not assumption. Because after 60, true health isn't about extremes. It's about balance, awareness, and care. If this video helped you feel more informed, please like it to help other seniors discover this important message. Don't forget to subscribe to True Senior Wisdom for weekly guidance, practical tips, and heartfelt support on your aging journey. And in the comments, we'd love to hear from you. Have you tried beet juice? What effect did it have on your body, good or bad? Your story might help another viewer make a safer, wiser choice. Because here, we don't chase youth. We honor aging with clarity, with compassion, and with courage. You're not too old to be strong. You're not too fragile to be informed. And you're never too far from better, one mindful sip at a time.